My name's Steve Douthit, and I'm from Ivanhoe, Texas. This song is a song I wrote called Leave Oh What's His Name Alone. Let me know when you are ready. I've been waiting on you, baby. Find a way for us to be together. All these lonely days and nights, thinking about you all the time. Let me know and I'll be right there in a hurry. He don't love you, girl, that's just plain to see. If he did, he wouldn't run you right back here to me. Just pick up the phone, leave oh what's his name alone. I'll be jamming gears to get back to you, baby. He don't love you, girl, that's just plain to see. If he did, he wouldn't run you right back here to me. Just pick up the phone, leave oh what's his name alone. I'll be jamming gears to get back to you, baby. He can't hurt you anymore if you just walk out the door. You can tell him that you won't be coming back. And I'll turn this truck around, headed right back into town. Say when and where and I'll come get you, baby. He don't love you, girl, that's just plain to see. If he did, he wouldn't run you right back here to me. Just pick up the phone, leave oh what's his nuts alone. I'll be jamming gears to get back to you, baby. I'll be jamming gears to get back to you, baby. Better not be there when I get there. He gotta go. I'm on my way. Hammer down. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This guy makes music fun. You know, the first time that this family came down and spent that evening with us here at a house concert that we were having, and he played for us afterwards, knew I wanted him in here. And
Absolutely.
Steve, welcome.
Glad to be here. Thank you,
welcome.
guys.
Yeah, your whole family, great people.
We appreciate you coming because you came a long way.
It's really
in
not
rush
all
hour
that,
traffic.
It's not that bad.
The
Once you get here, it's worth it.
Yeah, the next song Steve's going to write is about Dallas traffic.
There you go. I was thinking about that, as a matter of fact.
I bet you were.
That's something good to construct.
It's called Just Life and Just Breaks.
You live in Ivanhoe.
Yes, sir.
And Ivanhoe, for those who don't know, is a little town up near the Red River, north of Dallas, kind of east, above Bonham. Sam Rayburn's hometown. But where are you from originally?
I was born in Oak Cliff.
Okay.
And raised in Dallas. And,
you're not
Pleasant
the only
Grove.
person in this room that fits that mold.
Yeah.
my brothers all went to Samuel High School over in the Grove, and I went to Skyline High School. So.
And what year did you graduate?
81.
81.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just a youngster.
So how long have you been a songwriter and musician?
I wrote my first song on a whim, probably 25 years ago. Never did anything with it. Mm-hmm. So we've been writing now, I guess, for about a year and a couple months.
You say we. Who's the other person?
Well, I write most of my material for my lovely wife over there.
Oh,
about
okay.
my lovely
Hey,
wife. That's why I can
mic.
connect with you two
Yeah.
guys and your music, you know, because you got a lot of your and most of my stuff, you know, except for the bad things. Now, there are negative
clarify
songs.
that because your wife is in the room.
Exactly.
Helen and I found that when one of us writes a negative song, the other one usually writes one right behind it. And it
Yeah, we answer each other.
Well,
but,
you can
it's
talk
good
to each
therapy
other,
and it's
exactly.
communication.
That's
and
okay.
You know what? If you have a little fuss, it's okay. You got a good song or two out of it, right?
Exactly.
Now, is
Life is a song,
Levo, what's his name behind it? I mean, is that...
It's a true story. Everything I write is a true story.
Okay, now, is that something that happened to you? Or
Yes,
is it
sir.
third person? Okay.
Me and her.
It was time for you to take possession of what was yours.
Yes. As a
Okay,
matter
I
of
get
fact.
it.
That cold feeling, I feel it coming on.
Tell us about that cold feeling.
That cold feeling actually was my second wife.
Oh, you have a collection too.
As a
we
matter of
both
fact,
got
this is number 3, and we've been almost 22 years. So
Well,
There you go.
Good.
Hey, we do run down some parallel lines.
yeah. So, but yeah, that cold feeling was written about an ex.
All
And
right.
it's a true story. Isn't
Well,
it?
let's hear it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, how true is it? He's fixing to tell
Very
you,
true.
folks.
That's right.
He's fixing to tell you.
It was late last September when I called you on the phone. The thing that I remember, finding out you weren't alone. I could hear him in the background, asking you if it was me. Now I'm haunted by this memory of how things were gonna be. That cold feeling when the silence came, as I realized the choice you just made. Girl, I never wanted to be away from you. I was keeping my damn promise that I'd take care of you. That cold feeling when the silence came, as I realized the choice you just made. Know you've been my best friend, and to you I gave my heart. I thought you felt the same way. Now things change when you're apart. That cold feeling when the silence came, as I realized, girl, the choice you just made. Thank you.
You know, when you're singing that song, it kind of has reminiscent of two different people to me. Kind of a little bit of Toy Caldwell and Marshall Tucker. You know, I was hearing some Skinner in there, but who I'd really like to hear sing that song commercially too would be Doug Gray with Marshall Tucker Band. He could tear that thing up.
By God,
he's got that. You know, he's got that sound that nobody else has.
I think Steve does a pretty good job.
Oh, he did. No, he did a great job. But every songwriter I know would like to have artists pick up their songs.
Oh,
and record
yeah.
Because I know that for myself, the most complimented thing you can have is somebody wants to play or record your song.
Who would you say were your most influential musical peoples?
How long do we have?
In your writing. Go ahead.
As far as the sound, your melodies and your writing.
When I was little, late 60s,
We're the same age,
we couldn't listen to rock, really. My mom really didn't like rock music. She liked Neil Young. She loved Neil Young. She liked James Taylor. She didn't like rock, like Zeppelin and ZZ Top and Skinner and all the stuff that we wanted to listen to. So, anyway, I had to listen to Merle Haggard and Hank.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I grew up listening to country, but if you listen to those
my
southern rock roots are really deep.
Yeah.
I love that, and I love the blues. I really like the blues.
You juxtapose the jazz, blues, country. You're kind of in that middle of all that where they would corner together. Like John Fogerty is with Creedence. He was that way.
That's good. That's very versatile.
Yeah, very excellent.
Yeah.
You've got another song called "One More Try."
Right.
Tell us about that.
My daughter, who is 33 now, born when I was in boot camp at Fort Knox, Kentucky. I actually ended up in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I never did get to see her. So I had an opportunity. We were about to just move back to San Diego because we moved there for just a little, like 3 years we lived in San Diego. So we were moving back. I decided one more time I was going to try to give her a chance because, it was a very difficult relationship. They would not, the grandparents didn't allow me to see my daughter. Me and her mother did not get married, so anyway. A friend of mine that works with me.
Everybody's kind of been through that somewhere in their family.
A friend of mine that works with me found her on Facebook, he thought. And anyway, I wrote her a song and sent it to her. I texted it to her. I got her phone number from her. Me and my wife met her for dinner one night.
Oh, cool.
And I texted that song to her. Anyway, she moved in with us about 2 weeks later. Her and my granddaughters. So, yeah, they lived with us for a couple years, and she got married, and they live not far from us. They live over in Savoy.
So you kind of became an instantly bigger family.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I was just very grateful that she, after all those years decided, she going to give it another shot. So.
Well, that's good. That's good. And it's good that you were willing to reach out. Now, in song, tell us about that.
It's been 16 years since I've seen my only daughter. Last words she spoke to me were, "Why do you even bother? I just wanted you to know I'll be there if you ever want to. Just sit down and talk sometime about some things on your mind, girl. Won't you give it one more try? Come and meet your family. Little brother's so excited to get to see your face, you're smiling. We can sit around and talk a while. Take it slow, who knows the future? Maybe God will grant us one more chance to be together. Know you have a family of your own and you are busy. I'm asking for one more chance. Get to know you if you'll let me. things I wanna say to you, they have been kept unspoken. Don't you worry, baby girl, I won't let your heart get broken. Won't you give it one more try? Come and meet your family. Little brother's so excited, get to see your face, you're smiling. We can sit around and talk a while. Take it slow, who knows the future? Maybe God will grant us one more chance to be together. Give it one more try. Give it one more try. I'll give it one more try. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, Helen, one of the things I really like about Steve is that he writes about it's real.
Oh
You
yeah.
can feel, he
Absolutely.
feels it,
You
and
can see
then
that.
he sells it when he sings the song.
The thing too that you have going for you is, you know, I mean, you're very talented. You haven't been doing this long. You know, you've always had it in you,
just a little over a year.
and you've got such
Wow.
a supportive family
Yeah.
behind you, and that's going to make
Yeah.
all the difference in the
Well,
world.
if not for them, I wouldn't be standing up here doing this.
Yeah, is
because
this all
they were
you're
my
doing
biggest
now?
fans. Oh,
Is this all you're
nah,
doing?
we still work full-time jobs.
You work
so
full-time job.
we're trying to get this going.
I firmly believe that you've got as big of a future doing this as you have stick-to-itiveness to do it.
Man, it makes me feel wonderful. Thank you.
So, I mean, we've had
That's what we're
a
looking
lot of
for.
artists in here, and you're real.
Thank
and
you,
that's
thank
what
you.
I like about you.
Thank you very much.
What was I thinking? That's your next song. Now let's hear about that one, because I can go a lot of different directions.
Yeah, well,
Teresa's laughing now, so
so you know where I
that's a
grew up
beautiful
at.
wife, so.
After we moved from the Grove back over by Skyline, it wasn't that really a good of a neighborhood there at Military and Jim Miller
I
Parkway.
understand.
Still isn't.
Anyway, just me and my buddies, we had a lot of characters amongst us, and I think I was probably the biggest ding-a-ling of them all. I was the one that got talked into doing the jumping off stuff and going riding bulls, and I was the first one. Yeah, Dick. So
Kind
anyway,
of an adventure.
Yeah.
jockey.
anyway, yeah, and that and
Adrenaline
alcohol do
junkie.
not mix. You can't,
Right.
you can't be a fool and drink. It's just really bad. And there was a driver, one of our drivers, that he's like, "When are you gonna write a song about me?" I said, "Well, I can write one kind of about the stuff that you do, the stuff that happens to you, Mr. Magnet." So that's pretty much it. It's a true story about something that happened to me, but it applies to
A lot of
several
different people.
yeah.
They can relate.
So what
It's
was
just
I
short
thinking?
and sweet.
Okay.
I like it. No, I
Like-
thought that was it.
How you liked it?
Thank you very much.
I can't seem to get myself up in the morning, baby. What the hell was I thinking? Please tell me I wasn't drinking. I don't remember what I did last night. Got a brand new shiner, must have gotten a fire. Baby, what was I thinking? I don't know what's happened to me. Why can't I be happy with your sweet iced tea? Waking up in the bed of my pickup truck, looks like I bit off just a little too much. One boot on, the other one's gone. Last thing I remember, I was heading home. Must have been a good one that I tied on. I said, baby, what was I thinking? Come on, tell me, what was I thinking? My mama told me when I found the one, I'd probably mess it up 'cause she knows her son. Mama, what was I thinking? She said, you're just like your daddy. He was a good man, but he couldn't follow through on his best made plans. I said, Papa, what was I thinking? I don't know what's happened to me. Why can't I be happy with your sweet iced tea? Waking up in the bed of my pickup truck, looks like I bit off just a little too much. One boot on, the other one's gone. Last thing I remember, I was heading home. Must have been a good one that I tied on. I said, baby, what was I thinking? Come on, tell me, what was I thinking? I guess I just wasn't thinking. Thank you.
Very good. Now you have several children.
Yes.
How many altogether?
We had 3 girls, 1 boy. We got adopted children everywhere for some weird reason.
Of course, we all do.
Everybody liked to spend their time at our house.
You were the fun house.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We've experienced that same
Yes.
thing here.
Yes, we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Do your children possess your talents as well?
Yes.
And
The girls, not so much.
no.
Not so much.
At least not yet.
Not yet.
How old were you when you found
they
your
really
musical
don't-
talent?
Well, he'll see. He
I think my Aunt Doris bought me a guitar when I was like 4. It was one of those old red, white, and blue Buck Owens
Yeah,
tribute
did you start
guitars.
banging around on it?
Yeah, I'll sit in
a
front
lot?
of the TV in front of Buck Owens just...
Yeah. Yeah,
my neighbor, my babysitter, actually, I was about 4 before I started school. His name was Donnie Goodwin. His mother watched me for my mother while she worked. So
Yeah.
he's the one that taught me. He taught me how to play Gloria was my first song. And then House of the Rising Sun.
ED
And then Kansas
ED&A
City.
will work you to death
So,
on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's when it started, But
Yeah.
life happened. I really enjoyed it, but my stepfather did not like for me to play or sing. He said I sang too high like a girl, and he really didn't like it, so I didn't do it.
So, what made you think, hey, I can write? Or did you always feel like you could?
I have a very vivid imagination, but I have a lot of history, too, for my 53 years of life.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stories there that I can relate to, and it really doesn't seem that hard to start a song. Everything pretty much that I've written so far, I have not gone back over and critiqued and changed. I just wrote it just like that. I don't read music, so
Right.
it just from my pointed
play
little
it by
head
ear
to the
and-
paper, and
Yeah. Now, you don't refine your songs?
very little. I want to, but when I started writing, it was like, hey, come here. And, I really haven't had time. I've just been playing them. So
Well, I like what I hear. I think you may refine them and not know you're doing it.
that's what you call song progression. So
It could be called that,
yeah,
I guess.
we got to practice.
The next song that you're doing, is it a metaphor? Touch My Strings?
You know how some people who love guitars and stuff, it's not really like a midlife crisis. You're not buying vets or going out and gambling and buying hookers. You're
Depends on what kind of guitar you're buying.
on guitar. I mean, yeah, you're going and doing guitar things. And so I bought this nasty little Epiphone.
I've got 2 or 3 of them. I love
Yeah, I
them.
was like, oh, yes. what are you going to name it? Well, I think we'll call her Nasty. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. And it was just kind of, I don't know, I was in kind of a rut, and all this talk about country music, you're just a country music. You don't do blues, you don't do nothing. No southern rock, just country. And I'm like, I don't think so. No. So anyway, I tried to kind of mix it up just a little bit.
You can't even find a true country song on the radio today unless you listen to classic country. It's all 4/4 time rock and roll.
Exactly.
And
it's pop country.
I don't know if you would agree.
Rap country, pop country, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy.
I have a theory of where that changed, and I don't think he meant to do it, but I think it changed with Hank Jr. when his band was such a great live band, was such a great rock and roll band, but his studio bands were the best that Nashville had.
Oh yeah.
So when you bought his stuff, you heard the Nashville players.
Yeah.
But when you went to see him live, it was a different experience. It
Big,
was
loud.
I mean, rock out and knock,
smoke.
And I've not seen it ever turned back since then. That would be sometime in the mid 70s or something
early
like
80s,
that.
late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. So
no more
touch
my
Haggard. Strings now. You got to do that song.
Okay.
First. Don't
Touch My Strings.
We'll pick up on this.
Can you tell me where I went wrong? You don't have to break my heart for me to write another damn song. I like the way it feels when you touch my strings. We make music with our bodies. Play me right, mama, I will sing. I'll sit here and write country music. Look at the songs that you've given me, but it don't sound like Willie and Waylon. The blues creeping all up on me. I gave you everything I own, the little things that money can't buy, good life and a happy home. I know you lied to me while I was thumping on your bass. Now you're lying with another man, girl, with that same look on your face. I'll sit here and write country music about all the things that you're teaching me, but it don't sound like Mighty Merle Haggard. The blues creeping all up on me. I'm not standing where you left me. I learned a lot from you about not having sympathy. I tossed the bottle and picked up my Les Paul. I'm gonna write you one more song, girl. Thank you for the broken heart, yeah. I'll sit here and write country music. Give me time and you will see. I put my broken heart into every song I write, girl. The blues creeping all up on me. I said I'll put my broken heart in every song I sing. The blues is creeping all up on me. Thank you.
We're going to have to talk to Mr. Ken Gaines about this one,
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
He'd do well at Anderson Fair, I'm betting.
It would be interesting. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
We have somebody we'd like you to meet.
Well, actually, 2 or 3 people. What I want you to do is keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. Even though I find traditional things in what you do, especially the last song, to me it could have been a traditional blues song from back in the 30s or 20s almost. I want you to know that line between country and blues and rock is, we talked about a while ago, is not always real well defined. What did Hank Williams call himself?
You know what? Ask my son what I taught him
growing up. What did Hank Williams call himself?
Yeah,
he called himself a blues
He's a blues man, yeah.
Not a country man.
Yep. See, I'm not the only one that thinks like that, son.
Yeah. Very important.
And he loves Hank Sr., and he's got a bunch of Hank Sr. on his little MP3 and stuff.
Helen and I started talking about a song about Hank Williams that we're going to write.
Yeah.
And using all the titles of his songs to do it with.
That's cool.
To write about him.
I love Hank Sr.
And, I mean, they're all... I haven't heard the third much yet. I've heard a few things, but, man, the first 1 and 2 are...
We got the Lovesick Blues in our first set on our
I think my favorite song to hear Hank Jr. sing is The Blues Man about his dad.
Yeah.
Because
Steve,
the way he sings it.
I'm
sorry about that, buddy.
Have you gotten a CD together yet?
Yes.
Very
as a matter
good.
of fact.
If our listening audience would like to purchase your music, where would they go to do that?
Steve Douthit Music. You can get it
.com?
.com.
Okay, and just
Or
spell
you can-
that out real quick for everybody right now that's listening.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, but everybody may not be. We've got worldwide audience here, so
So Steve Douthit as Douthit is the last name.
Music.com. Right?
SteveDouthitMusic.com.
All right.
And that's worth it, y'all. Go up there and support this guy.
That's right.
I feel like there's a lot of people who need to hear your stuff. What do you think, Barbara?
Well, I like it.
I knew you would. So.
Just tell me. Talk to me, baby. Just tell me. What's that about?
That's about her.
All right. That's his lovely wife he's pointing at, by the way.
Miss Teresa.
She just came walking through the house one morning, and one of my shirts, and hey, you guys, one of my shirts, and the sunlight hit it just right, and I could see through it, and it was just like this angel walking through the house. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I'm married to her. Is this?
You're lucky.
Yeah. So
let's hear that song.
all right. Girl, tell me that you love me. Lord, let it be true. Let go a little and believe me. Together there's nothing we can't do. We've been together for a long time. Raised our children, made our home. I will do anything you ask me to. I still love that feeling I get when I'm close to you. we've been through. My beautiful darling, don't you worry. The Lord has a plan for me and you. We've been together for a long time. Raised our children, made our home. I will do anything you ask me to. I still love that feeling I get when I'm close to you. Girl, tell me that you love me. Lord, let it be true. Let go a little and believe me. Together there's nothing we can't do. Together there's nothing we can't do. Thank you.
You know, Ellen, it's really easy to, say you've got a future in the business. Mm-hmm. But one of the cool things about Steve is he's got a presence in the business. I mean, he's right on top of it right now.
Oh, yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Question for you. Let's say children, grandchildren, or just some younger people came to you and said, you know what, I think I really want to be a songwriter and a musician and do this for a living. What would you tell them?
Do it. I mean, and do it with all your heart. Don't let anybody convince you that you're not talented in writing, singing, playing, whatever it is that you want to do. Just pursue it and practice it. I mean, you have to, it takes work.
It's a craft,
I would love to have a job where, my fingers look like that, and that's it. I didn't have no grease under my fingernails.
If you believe, I firmly believe if a songwriter believes in their product, their works, if it's good, if it's even close to good, what they'll do is they'll develop a following of people that turn out and come out to see you play in different areas. And really, that's what it's all about. It's about sharing your music intimately.
It's about the music, sure is.
She gotta go.
She gotta go. Tell us about that.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that could go a lot of different directions there.
We always prided ourselves in the many, many moons that we've been together, not fighting, arguing, and bickering and fussing all the time. And that's, a life that I lived in my past. I don't like that. I do not like that mess. So anyway, we had a little tiff, and I was like, "Oh, really?" Yeah. So, yeah.
Hence the mean song.
I want to hear. Okay. I want to hear her song that she wrote after
that.
You got
to enjoy his music room for a whole night.
They're good. That's great. That's great.
Girl, I work all day and night just to give you a good life. You got diamonds on each finger, but you still don't treat me right. You earn me, baby, 'cause I know something's going on. I give you plenty good loving, so why you got another man in my home? Girl, you're burning up the road in your brand new Cadillac, telling everyone you're leaving me, and you won't be coming back. When I walk in through my front door and I hear my back door slam, you might as well go with him, 'cause I don't need your ass around. You earn me, baby, 'cause I know something's going on. I'll give you plenty good loving, so why you got another man in my home? Girl, your papa, he told to keep an eye on you. Said you'd spend up all my money and you leave me broken blue. You earn me, baby, 'cause I know something's going on. So I'll be giving my good loving to your best friend all night long.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the first song we ever heard you play.
Yes, that was my audition song.
I think it was, actually. See, we remember.
Yeah. I like
You
it.
did make an impression on us that night, I have to say. We've had a lot of people do what you did that night, stay around after the show and play for us, and we've done shows with some of them we haven't.
I'm glad
we
you
all
invited
knew we
me
wanted
back.
to do a show that night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I think I told you
Thank
that
you.
after the
Yes.
first song.
That was,
so.
I
Well,
left
looks-
up out of here just.
It was. I mean, I'm always going to shoot you straight.
It looks like his next song is kind of going to be like a little makeup, a little nicer.
It better be.
Yeah. Love found me and you. You got
Oh, yeah.
past it. Found
Oh,
you.
yeah. This is a true story also. Yeah. So me and her snuck away in my ex-wife's car down the dirt road that my best friend was living on.
No wonder this has country written all over it.
Yeah. There's a tear in my beer.
And it was raining. It was raining outside. Both doors on the car were open because it was hot and raining. No air conditioner. So the doors were open, and yeah, we were like a couple of mice and a wool sock in the back seat. And here comes my best friend driving down the road. He pulls up next to us. He goes on to the house. We never saw him again. We didn't go down there and visit that
Yeah, I
night.
bet you didn't.
Yeah, we skedaddled down there. So.
He
So
saw
his-
a little
his-
more of you than he cared
So
to.
it's Love Found Me and You. I take it his name was Love. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Because I know a couple of Loves from that area that could have been peeking in the window. Mike, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, you didn't have to peek in the windows. They were down. The doors wide open. Remember back when we first met, fell in love and how our lives would change. Just a little time alone, and we both knew just what we needed. Every night I'd try to sleep, close my eyes and find you in my dreams. Couldn't wait to see you, girl. Feel your touch just sets my blood on fire. Making love on that dirt road in my rusty old beat up Ford. Doors wide open, rain coming down. Your white dress laying on the ground, and didn't have a care back then. We knew love had finally found me and you. Thinking about you still makes me smile. Your sweet loving still drives me wild. We still talk about them good old days, how time flies when we're together. Seen hard times, but we pull through every time there's storm weather. Can't imagine my life without you, knowing that we'll always be together, making love on that dirt road in our rusty old beat up Ford. Doors wide open, rain coming down, your white dress laying on the ground, and didn't have a care back then. We knew love had finally found me and you. Thinking about you still makes me smile. Your sweet love still drives me wild. Your sweet love still drives me wild. Thinking about you still makes me smile. Thank you.
I think he loves her.
So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A barber.
I'm trying to decide if I like you with or without the hat better.
Well, I like it because it's unhot, but then y'all will get blinded. And
Oh, no.
You know
Oh,
what?
No.
We don't mind bald
We don't
heads. Some of my best friends have bald heads. I love them.
Calvin's been known to pat him on the head and
That's why I rub their head and kiss the tops of their head. I do.
slightly.
Now, I want to ask you, what's your favorite thing about your bride?
All right. No more dirty thoughts. The fact that she picked me, she loves me, and she stuck it out with me through thick and thin.
That's a remedy for bad times, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's always been there.
So she always had time for you and me, like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
She always had.
Yeah. She was a wonderful mother. And I mean, she didn't have to work while the kids were in school, and I made sure that she was home with our son and daughters, and she raised some good, awesome kids, you know.
I can see that.
So
Yeah.
I had the wicked duty of coming in and making sure that I was smiling, because if not, then everybody was like, oh no, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, so I drove a truck for many years when my son was little, and so we didn't get to see each other a whole lot. So I came off the road because that is a miserable time out there, knowing during Christmas and birthdays and anniversaries, everybody's gathered around in the living room and your butt is going that way
You're in
somewhere.
Pocatello.
So-
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, time for you and me.
well, when you raise your kids and they leave and you're proud of them and everything, going on, it's that time for you and your wife to have that alone time. It was very strange to be in that house. It's like we lived in one room pretty much after the kids moved out in one end of the house, So yeah,
That's right.
we found time for
Yeah,
you
we've
and
been
me.
going through- in fact, we've been on our own for 24 hours now.
Yeah.
Y'all feel like some teenagers. Exactly.
Last night was fun.
Exactly. See, yeah, yep.
And
That's one of those
as much
things
as you're
that-
going to know out
Well,
radio.
it's kind of like, our kids kind of, they left and they were gone, and then they came back and they moved
Yep.
in for a while.
Exactly.
And then one of them left, and then the other one came back, and then it's been
Yeah,
kind
we've
of,
done that
yeah,
also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Our son, he just moved back from Arkansas,
Musical bedrooms.
And,
yes,
yeah.
that's it.
Yep.
and our future daughter-in-law.
Beautiful, beautiful lady.
Yes.
Good,
I think he's-
good to have you in our musical family because you're a part of the tribe now.
That's right. That's right.
Do that song for us, Steve.
All right. Sitting out here at our honey hole, waiting for a bend on her fishing pole, talking to each other, falling in love again. Ain't it amazing how time flies when you're raising your children, living your life? Our son's moving out, our daughter's getting married. Seems like only yesterday when looks like you and me again, baby. Ain't it supposed to be this way now? I wouldn't change one single thing. Raised our children, you sure taught them right from wrong when you got those bottoms. Better mama I've never seen. Girl, it's time now for you and me. Said it's time, girl, for you and me. Put some gas in our old Ford, fired her up, listen to her roar. She was a sight back then, you see. We both pushed her down the driveway to our road, 'cause her reverse don't work no more. Jumped right in, snuggled up next to me, and we sang, looks like you and me again, baby. Ain't it supposed to be this way now? I wouldn't change one single thing. We raised our children and you sure taught them right from wrong when you got those bottoms. Better wife I've never seen. Girl, it's time now for you and me. Said it's time, girl, for you and me. Sitting on the porch, holding each other, your skin so soft and mine's like leather. Grandkids playing, our daughters in the kitchen. You and me, we were wishing, thinking about running off together. Sometimes I can still hear your mother yelling at me to have you home by dark, running to the places where we used to park now. Looks like you and me again, baby. Ain't it supposed to be this way now? I wouldn't change one single thing. We raised our children and you sure taught them right from wrong when you got those bottoms. Better mama I've never seen. Girl, it's time now for you and me. Said it's time, girl, for you and me. Let's take time, girl, for you and me. Thank you.
I really like your lyrics. They have a lot of heart. I really do. Awesome.
They came right from
I
the
like
heart.
the earthiness too of the playing, so they really fit good together.
Yeah, you got like this aggressive kind of thing going on. And it's good. I like it.
It's called ADD rock.
That's right. Woo!
You know we like you when we pick on you. It's all good.
I have all that. What is that? ACD,
ODD,
OCD,
SDP.
That's right.
HBO and Cinemax.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, again, I want to thank you and your family for coming as far as you came
Thank you
today
for
to
having
do
us.
this show with us. And there'll be lots of people listening to you.
Cool.
And hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm going to have you take us out of the show tonight with your song, Look at You.
All right.
You can
Another one
set it
about
up if you
another
choose.
one about the angel there, Miss Teresa.
The Angel from Ivantown.
Hey, that's it. This was one they told me I needed to write a country twangy song, so we tried. Every morning when I wake up, lying next to you, I get that feeling last all day long. Darling, you always be the best part of me. Your tender loving drives my blues away. Look at you walking slowly through my mind. Thought of you keeps me going all the time. If I ever start to worry about the hell this world brings, I hit my knees, thank the Lord that you're mine. When I get home every evening and you're standing there, I see an angel when I look at you. You wrap your loving arms around me and you hold me close and whisper to me, you love me so. Look at you walking slowly through my mind. The thought of you keeps me going all the time. If I ever start to worry about the hell this world can bring, I hit my knees, thank the Lord that you're mine. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
That thing that you said is a country thingy you wrote, that's a waltz, baby.
Is it
Amen.
That's a waltz.
Thank you.
Well, and a waltz used to be country.
Yeah.
The country used to be waltz.
but
Yeah,
it's
like
definitely
Ernest
a
Tubb
waltz.
and
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Walls
right
across
now,
Texas.
it seems like it's all 4/4 time. I like it.
I did too.
Thank you very
nice.
much. Thank you guys
Steve,
for
again.
having us.
You bet.
for-
Thank you. Thank you to our
It's a great
studio
place.
audience. Want to thank Larry Green for his engineering
Yeah, Larry.
tonight. Barb and Jean Moore for those pretty pictures of you that they're taking.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
And thank you, Randy. Without you, this would not be possible.
Exactly.
You
Thank you,
are in
thank
the
you.
music room.